Hey y'all, happy Monday. I'm excited about where we're going this week. I started to say, y'all know I'm always excited, but we've missed, about 6 months of time together. So some of you may not know that I get excited about where we're going in the Word and what we're going to talk about. But I'm excited this week. We're still with Gideon, and I don't know if you've seen any of yourselves in the account of Gideon, but I know I have. And so we're going to talk about some things this week and really ask, Holy Spirit, show me, help me. I want to do things right. I want to do them the right way. And the way in which you have for me to do things, because he has a plan and it is good. He is the giver of all and only good gifts. And so, Lord, take our time this week. Take our time today. Breathe on us, Holy Spirit. So last week, on Friday, we ended with discussing that go in this your might. That when the angel of the Lord, said to Gideon, go in this your might, that was actually an empowering statement. That the Lord was Gideon's might. The Lord would be Gideon's strength. And of course, if you know the account of Gideon, you know that the Lord was, in fact, Gideon's might and strength. And so it doesn't matter that we feel like, maybe like Gideon did, my clan is the poorest in Manasseh. We're the lowest of low. There's no reason why you should choose me. Go on and choose somebody else. But God had a different plan. He saw something in Gideon that he could work with. And we talked about what that might be, right? But he said, my clan is the poorest in Manasseh. I'm the least in my father's house. But the Lord said, surely I will be with you, and you shall smite the Midianites as with one man. Now, this is where I want to make some tie-ins, and I mentioned that last week with Joshua. We're going to go back to Elijah. We're going to look at Moses. There are a lot of pieces, a lot of threads that can come from this one place. Now, the phrase that I want you to think about that we're going to be pulling apart is, go in this your might, I will be with you, and you will smite the Midianites as with one man. We're in Judges 6. That's where the account of Gideon is. But if we go back, the previous book before Judges is Joshua. And I see so much of God's instructions to Joshua just in this statement. So Joshua, chapter 1, we've read this before, and some even in our time talking about Gideon already. But I'm going to bring this tie-in again because it's that important. The Lord said to Joshua in Joshua 1 verse 9, he says, have I not commanded you? Have I not commanded you? Be strong, vigorous, and very courageous. Be not afraid, neither be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So looking at what Joshua was about to experience and what Joshua was about to face, right? Because now his task is to take the Israelites. They got to cross the Jordan. Yeah, they got to cross the Jordan River and take Canaan. It's now time to possess the promised land, all that God had set aside and had promised and told to the Israelites. It was Joshua's job now to lead them into that. No small task. But God says, have I not commanded you? Doesn't that sound familiar? Kind of like exactly what He said to Gideon, go in this your might. Have I not sent you? So, is there something that the Lord's told you to do that you're like, wrong one? His instruction, His command, that's your permit, that's your grace, that's your empowerment. And we will pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.